Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Rex and we're back here below Solitude at the harbor. The reason we're here is because we have a mod to showcase. As you can see from the title, we are going to be showcasing a Zelda mod. Now, why are you wearing the Emperor's clothes? Why are you... Anyways, we are going to be showcasing a very special, very special Zelda mod. Before I explain what it does, I guess I should show you where it is actually located. As you can see here, Hyrule is just this place in the map. Obviously you must be using the computer if you are downloading mods. To get it on to appear on the screen, you should just use TMM1 and it shows all markers. So yeah, it's kind of cool technique for you to use if you cannot find it. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump here. Jesus Christ, why am I getting stuck on everything? Anyways, gonna walk here and activate it, going down the compartment of the boat, and it will send us directly to Hyrule. Now, this first area is not actually from the game, but as you can see, the mod is gonna have a bunch of areas: Hyrule, Kakariko Village, Kokiri Forest, even some of the actual dungeons. And this loading screen is taking forever and is freaking me out. There you go. Yep, welcome to Hyrule Port. As that's obviously not a part of the actual game of Ocarina of Time, but it serves like as the entrance for Hyrule, I guess, in general. This houses, I don't think you can actually get in on them, can't you? No, they're just kind of there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, we got Hyrule Field. Pretty awesome, huh? Just pretty generic here. But you'll find that the mod is actually very well worked on as we get into... Let's just get to the marketplace. It's kind of like a first place here for you guys to check. Alright, Hyrule Marketplace. I guess we were kind of delivered right offside of the castle. Whoa, is that blood? Look, that's blood. Huh? Why would there be blood there? Why is there blood everywhere? This is so weird. Anyways. Oh, jeez, someone got beheaded. This is not part of the game. Anyways, we are right outside of the castle. You can kind of recognize, I guess, Hyrule Castle or whatever. Jeez, I guess this is not the very best place to showcase how similar it is. But the developer actually took time and actually made a bunch of the places be very similar to Ocarina of Time, the game. So, just, I guess, I don't want to call it a spoiler. Just a little heads up, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, or if you don't like the Zelda series, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't, this is not your video. You're not gonna find anything interesting here. This is just for those of you who actually enjoy Zelda and have played Ocarina of Time and are huge fans of it. Anyways, we got the plaza here. As you can see, it's kind of similar. We got the pond in the middle. We got the little runabout on the back where you can get the bump shoes or whatever it's called. We got the two shops. We got the mask shop. Everything is just kind of similar to how the game was, which is kind of cool. You cannot oh, you can. Well, there are a lot of places you cannot enter though. But I guess you can this one. Yeah, I guess it's just like the shop, except that there's no salesman or whatever, and there's no masks. The guy wrote in the description of the mod that he hasn't added anything that's like custom, like, you know, like masks or like people like custom build or whatever. He just uses resources from the game to actually make the things. As you can see, that's the Temple of Time. These are supposed to be, I guess, the statues. Like this, what the statues of truth or whatever they're supposed to be called. There's supposed to be 3. I guess those are supposed to represent them. Oh, we're walking in the water. Yeah, let's take a look here. So yeah, I mean okay, that one. All right, there you go. So the guy actually took the time to remodel most of the game. You will be able to see almost all of the game, I guess. There are a bunch of areas that are not finished yet, but for the most part, it's pretty well done. You can see the Temple of Time or whatever. Some statues of dwarven centurions or whatever, just like in Ocarina of Time, of course. There's supposed to be the Pedestal of Time. Let me just put God mode here so I don't have to be worrying about my stamina. That's where it's supposed to be. So I wish they would just make them a little taller, the temple, as it's supposed to be, especially in this area, but whatever. I really liked it. I was just kind of cruising around the mod a couple of hours back, and it's just you can't really, there's no gameplay in this mod. There's no like enemies or quests or anything for that matter in this mod, but it's just mostly like an exploration thing. So if you're gonna download it or you're gonna see in this video, just bear in mind that, oh, hello, girl. It's just really just mostly for exploration and so that you can see what the creator has made, which is kind of nice. I was a huge fan of Ocarina of Time back in the day, so it was kind of cool for me to go around the place and experience it. Just like in the game, that's the tree where the owl kind of stands there and blocks your way. And I crashed. It seems to happen when I get close to the tree. It happened to me the first time I was passing through here, so I'm going to try to stay as far away from that tree as possible. I don't know why that triggers it, but whatever. As I was saying, that's the tree where the owl kind of stops you for the first time there. No, for the second time. There's the gate, just like in the game, but just like in the game as well. You can kind of climb your way through here. There you go. In the game there were vines where you could do that, but I guess we just have to platform our way on top. There you go. There used to be a stone there of truth, but I guess he didn't put it. But anyways, you can see that there's still a lot of stuff missing. Just overall, he just kind of made the space kind of like the panoramic view of how everything is supposed to be. But this thing is just way far from being done. There's the cave where the fairy spirit is supposed to be. You can see there's like a hole there and everything. I guess you're supposed to break that with the bomb in the game as well, so he kind of put the stone there like to look as if you could blow it up, which is kind of cool. But yeah, as I was saying, there's still a lot of stuff missing. Like you can see that it's just like the game. I mean, there's still the prairie here with the stone and the cave and the gate, and everything is kind of where it's supposed to be. But the guards are not there, the plants are not there, the textures are very plain and boring. Like, it's far from being done. I would say like a good year of solid work and he could make this thing really nice. But I'm here just showing it off so that you guys kind of know that this thing is on the map. Here is Hyrule Castle. You cannot get through that door, go through that door just like in the game. You have to go around it, but that's okay. But I really wish, and this is probably never going to happen, but I do wish that this guy, whoever made this mod, actually finishes it and adds like quests and NPCs and custom, you know, characters and things. I think that would be amazing if you could do quests and you could get like the masks from the sales shop and the mask would actually have effects and you could battle creatures and everything. But yeah, just like in the game, there's the crates here that you kind of push to get here. There you go. We can even go inside Hyrule Castle. Can't talk anymore. Here, this is one of the only parts in the game where you will actually kind of see more of a finished design. You can see the guards are kind of patrolling the area just like in the game. In the game you used to have to kind of evade them and be like stealthily pass through this area. He hasn't designed it so that we have to do that, but we can just kind of cruise through them. But it's cool. It really is just like the game. If you notice, like most of it just, you know, it's just similar. Like it's kind of nice how he designed everything to look just like in the game. We have here our favorite corridor that leads to one of the most important areas in the game, which is where Zelda is actually located. As you can see, it's just like it. You got the windows even. I wish that there was the Super Mario Easter egg there. That would be amazing. And we got Zelda. Zelda is kind of a disappointment. You'll see that it's just it's just a generic blonde lady named Zelda with the Emperor's clothes. At least, you know, he kind of tried a little bit to make her, you know, change the name and everything, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing anyways. Yeah, that's Hyrule Castle. There's a lot more areas. I guess I'll see you guys back in Kakariko Village. Kakariko, okay, not Kakarito. I always call it Kakarito. So we're here in Kakariko Village. I guess let me just... Oh, you. Yes? Rian? I don't think that's from the game either. Anyways, you can see that the entrance to Kakariko is kind of like, just like in the game. The staircases and the river where you fight the Poe, if you guys remember. You fight a Poe over here. There's the bridge and there's the castle. The middle section of Hyrule, all of this is just kind of generic. Like he just made like a normal forest when Hyrule is supposed to be like a huge ass prairie. So I don't know why he did that, but it's just like a huge weird forest and it has some generic things that are not supposed to be in from the game. But whatever, we'll see all of that stuff later. For now, Kakariko Village. It's a little hard to grasp. This is the first town that I actually went in when I was trying the map, the mod, and I was kind of confused to what this is supposed to be. Just know that this is the entrance to Kakariko Village. I guess let's see if we can find some sort of guidance here, so you guys can get an idea of where the hell we are. It's really hard to tell from here, but okay, so this is the middle part. That way is to the Death Mountain. You can see that the outpost is there, just like in the game. We'll go up through the stairs, just like in the game. There's supposed to be 2 crates over here. And there's the shop, the potion shop, and the other one. And that's the entrance to the Death Mountain. We'll go there in a little bit later. I just want to show Kakariko a little bit more. We go down here. That's the Skulltula house. You can kind of... I hope you guys are orientated a little bit better now. We got that generic house there with the guy or whatever. There's the Skulltula house. There's the mill. There's the pond or the no wait, there is no. Oh, I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, the little pond where you find the lens of truth. The Kuko girl or whatever, the chicken girl. I forgot how you call those Kukos or whatever. Here it is. Kuko's trainer. So even has the chickens and everything, and she's there, which is kind of cool. There's the house over the Kuko's training place. Yeah, there's nothing over there. There's the graveyard. I guess I can show you guys that. I believe this guy even included the what you call it, the Shadow Temple, which is kind of cool. But as you can see, we got the graveyard. There's a house of the Gravekeeper, whatever his name was. That's where you get the heart piece over there. It's pretty cool. What was your name? Dampes. He's the one that gives us the hook shot. And there's the Poe, just like in the game. Hello, hello, whatever. Just want to talk to me. Hero's family tomb, and then we can find our way up the graveyard, and we'll see the other tomb over here. Here it is. Hero's family tomb, and there's the whole like covered up where you can get. I don't remember if it was the song for rain or the sun song, whichever you get down there is there. Let me just cheat here a little bit, turn collision off so that I can get my ass all the way over here. Oh, I don't need to, do I? No, I guess I can just kind of climb my way up here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I believe Shadow Temple is down there, so just like in the game, you'll see that there's a bunch of torches that you can turn on with this fire or whatever. I haven't actually been inside here yet. This is my first time, so let's see how far this guy has done the temple. As you can see, it's just like in the game, this exact same thing. It's obviously not done. I don't know if I can jump that. Yeah, I could. Okay, so this should be invisible, right? There you go. Just like in the game. This is amazing. This is actually kind of cool. This one should be invisible as well, or the next one. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is great. So there should be a bunch of invisible walls here now. Wow, this is actually kind of cool. Yeah. So this is where you get the boots of the hover boots or whatever they're called. I forgot their names, but you guys know what I mean. Let's just go back. It doesn't matter. I don't want to take too long here. This temple, I don't know how far he's gone. I know that, for example, for the fire temple, he's just done like a couple of rooms for it. He hasn't actually finished it, so I don't know if he'll actually finish this one. And even if he has, I don't really want to spend too much time on it. I just want to show you guys the actual like level of detail that this guy went on to do for this mod. You can see even the invisible walls, and I guess I can just keep on going on the temple, and it's probably going to be just like in the game, which is kind of cool. But that's what I like. He didn't do his own rendition of the game. He just kind of built it just like it. So the walls are similar, everything, which is kind of cool. There you go. I'll see you guys back in Death Mountain. Alright, before I go into the Death Mountain, I wanted to show that just like in the game as well, you have the entrance to the mill. But he also took the time to put the little palisade or whatever you call that here. It's just like in the game, and then the little section here where you can go like behind the potion shop and everything. It's so, the attention to detail, it's like you can tell that he's obviously, I mean, he's obviously a fan to do this, right? If he wasn't a fan of the game, he wouldn't go through all this trouble. But you can truly see that he knows the game, and that's cool. Even to add the outpost, just like, you know, Kakariko is nice. But anyways, Let's go to Death Mountain now. Death Mountain, there's really not much to it, I guess. You can see it's just just like in the castle, the entrance to the castle is really just the kind of like a placeholder, right? There's nothing. The ground looks very pale. There's just nothing on it. It's even a little buggy. If I try to do third person, it gets a little buggy, but you can find here that the areas are kind of just like in the game, you know, like the little cave here for the Longest Cavern, and then it goes up. First, let's explore this. He hasn't done anything for the Longest Cavern, so don't worry too much about it. You will see that it's just the first room, right? That you break this with the bombs, and then that's it. There hasn't done the entire thing. If we fall, we just get teleported to the entrance. It's kind of nice that he made it so that I don't get like infinitely stuck somewhere down in hell or something. You gotta be careful with this area so you don't fall down. I learned the hard way. Yep, and up there is to the actual mountain, to the top of the mountain. But first I want to show the Goron city, which is actually also added in the game, which is kind of amazing. Let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Now this one I specifically liked. I thought that he did a good job. Again, there's not much as far as decorations go, but you can see that it seems like he just kind of made it look cool even still. You got the rope, everything going. He still misses the huge vase in the middle, but that's okay. All the entrances are there. I can go up and down through these corridors, which is kind of nice. Darunia's place is over there. I guess I can go down and check it out. I got God mode on, I think, so I shouldn't die if I fall down. That's supposed to be the shop where you get the red tunic or whatever, which is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and see if Darunia's here. I don't remember seeing him here. Nope. It's just an empty room. Whoa, that's freaky. All right. There is one really cool thing about this place that I thought was kind of a mark, a very special mark of love from the developer of this mod that was amazing, and I'm here hoping that I'll find it again. I guess I'm kind of putting it on a pedestal now. It's not really that cool, but it's okay. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, you can see that you can go behind the pillar there, just like in the game as well, when you're trying to get the guy that kind of rolls as a ball. Anyways, this is what I was looking for. For those of you who know the game, who've played the game Ocarina of Time, if you're a fan, you know what this is. This is the entrance to Lost Woods from Goron City, just like in the game, and we're here in Lost Woods, so you can see the trunks in Lost Woods that kind of lead you towards the salvation or doom. They're actually not done, so if I try to teleport on any of them, I will bug and the game will crash. So sadly I won't be able to do that, but it's just cool anyways that he made that happen. The connection from Lost Woods to Goron City, it's there. I can only imagine that eventually he'll make the one from to Zora's City, but I guess it's not Zora City, it's right outside Zora City, but he hasn't done that yet. In fact, Zora's River I don't think is actually finished, if I remember correctly. Anyways, I'll see you guys out of the Goron City. Alright, so we're out of the city. There's still something that I want to show you guys here on Death Mountain. Obviously, I already told you guys that this guy added in a bunch of the dungeons from the game, so you can already guess which dungeon we're going to enter. This is the part where the boulders from the I guess the mountain falls down on you as you walk through this little pit. Obviously that he hasn't added that yet. I don't think if he even can do that. Probably he can. I think there's so many options for you to customize whatever mod or quest you're working on with the creator kit. It's kind of amazing. But anyways, I don't know if there's actually a way to hike this. I would guess that there probably is. Just by looking at it, it does seem like you can kind of jump from place to place. I'm not gonna do that because I'm a lazy son of a bitch, and I also got access to cheats, but I'm also kind of in a time constraint. I don't want to take too much time out of you guys, or actually I kind of want to, but I'm not. Anyways, here we're in the fire temple. You can see that he doesn't actually have the inside of the mountain, which is kind of a shame. Would be amazing to see the inside. That's where the fairy is supposed to be, but it's not. Anyways, let's go to the fire temple. You'll see that, yep, just like in the game again. It's a beautifully made. These doors are just kind of placeholders. You can't actually do anything with that. But that's where you find some of the Gorons inside of those doors. Before I go into the boss room, I guess just show you this here. Again, I'm not gonna go too far into it, but you can see that he kind of has the placeholder to what it's supposed to look like. The bridge, just like in the game, it has the Dragon's Bridge that's close to Solitude as well. I think it is, right? I don't remember. Anyways, there's supposed to be lava down there, and the bridge is supposed to be broken in the middle, but, you know, there's the pit there. Yeah, I mean, it's just similar. It just goes like a couple of more rooms. You can see that it's still not finished. I guess I can kind of collision my way into it so you guys can see a little bit more of it. But it seems like he's working on it, so it's still not done, this part. If you guys remember this part, this is where the fire slugs are located on that corridor, and then you kind of hit this weird, what you may call it, the sand clock or whatever. You hit that, and then it allows you to move in to the top. Whatever. I'm just geeking. I'm just being a nerd. Anyways, ow. Yeah, requires a key. I don't have a key. Anyways, let me just collision my way out now again. There you go. Is that the entrance or what? No, I think that was the entrance. I imagine that he's really not going to be able to add in bosses for the dungeons. That would be kind of a crazy maneuver. I mean, I guess Volbagia wouldn't be too weird to just make a dragon fight, but for everything else, I don't know. Goma, what are you gonna do? I don't know. Create some weird custom enemies or whatever. But this is the room previous to the boss room. There's supposed to be a huge pit down there. He just put water on it for some reason. I don't know. But as you can see, the door is locked. I can, by the power of cheats, unlock it, but it doesn't do anything. There's nothing behind it, so he hasn't actually created the boss room, which is kind of a shame because it's a really easy room to make, and you know, whatever would have been cool. But yeah, that's the fire temple. That's where you save another Goron, I guess, but there's nothing to it. I haven't been down here by the water, but there's nothing. It's just, yeah, whatever. I'll see you guys out of here. Okay, so we're here back at the map. You can see the places that we can go to. I guess Kakariko Village, we've been there. Death Mountain, Goron City, Fire Temple. So it shows everything. If you want to go to a place really fast, you can just do that. You don't even have to activate the cheat code to activate the fast travels. It's just already there. Actually, I don't know if it was already there because I did it before, or I don't know. But this is kind of another place in it out of itself, so I don't know if that works. But anyways. Let's go to, I guess I want to show you guys, Hyrule Field as it is, before we go anywhere else. I didn't like it. I figured it would have just been kind of easier to just make a prairie just like in the game, but instead you're gonna see that he kind of added like an actual, an actual forest. I don't know what this shrine is supposed to be for. Like, there's nothing like that in the game in Ocarina of Time. I'm 120% sure there's nothing like this in Ocarina of Time, so I don't know what this is supposed to be. But anyways, you can see that the field is just I don't know, it's kind of like a hill with a bunch of trees. There's a statue that for whatever reason is there. And just more trees and more mountains, some rock formations and a river. I don't know why he did this. There's some wolves fighting there. Ow. I don't know what that is all about, but if you guys know what that's supposed to be, I guess let me know. To be honest, I have no idea. I've just recently played Ocarina of Time. I actually made a stream about it, so I'm sure this is not supposed to be in the game. There you go. Die. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh shit, what? Fucking crab. Crab takes more damage than the wolves. That's crazy. Anyways, there's the kind of an invisible ghostly crab over there. I haven't figured out what's that supposed to be. I guess I can kind of check it out real quick. There's another crab there, and then there's a ghostly crab that's kind of floating there. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. But whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's go to Zora River. I'm gonna walk my way over there so you guys can see it. There's the river that connects to Zora's River or whatever. Again, you will notice as we get closer to it that it does show some similarities to the game. It's just that the actual middle part doesn't show any similarities whatsoever. It's so random and weird, and I don't like it because it kind of throws everything off. Everything is just kind of similar and perfectly made, and that whole Hyrule Field middle is just kind of throws it off. But as you can see, there's the entrance, and then the river bank and the bridge, everything just like in the game, which is kind of cool. We're gonna enter Zora River. There you go. And this is something that I found truly special. I loved it. Here it is. So, well, that's a little bit too much, but you can see that there was, I guess, before this used to be broken, and there used to be two huge ass pillars that you explode or whatever with bombs. But you'll notice that oh, there's a wolf here. He has the stones here, just like in the game. You can put a bomb in the middle, and then it reveals like a hole that you can go down to, just like in the game. It's really cool. I guess this moss or flower things are supposed to be the whatchamacallit, the flying petal or whatever. There's the yeah, thing you're not supposed to go through there. You're supposed to jump through here, just like in the game. I like this. I was just walking through this area, and I found myself immersed. I found myself playing Ocarina of Time. Seriously, this is really nice. It's not finished. You'll see that as we go through it, there is no end to it. It's just the path just kind of ends in here, which is kind of a shame. That's okay. There's actually another way to go into Zora's domain, and we'll go there. But first, let's check out Lake Hylia. Alright, so we're here in Lake Hylia. As you can see, it's really literally just like in the game. This is the fisherman's pond. I guess I can go in there first before I do anything else. I don't know, for some reason this is one of the favorite parts in the game for me. It just has some sentimental value to me for some reason. I don't know. There's the fishing dude. I guess he just literally called him fishing dude. I guess I can kill him. No more fishing dude for you. Oh, he cannot die. Anyways, you can actually take the hat away in the game of the guy with the fishing rod, which is kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, just like in the game, there's the pond where you can fish. There's the cascade that connects to the pond, just like in the game. It's really just like it, which is kind of cool. I always like this area for some reason in Ocarina of Time. I always thought that I can't talk. I always thought that there should be a secret here for some reason. I don't know. I found this area to be kind of empty in a very mysterious way. And as a kid, I always thought that there should be a secret, and I remember spending so many hours just looking around the place, just trying to find a secret, until eventually I found out that with the fishing rod you can take the hat away from the guy. And I remember back in the day when I guess there wasn't YouTube videos telling you about it. I found that to be kind of cool that I found that by myself. But anyways, Lake Hylia. There's the shack of the scientist. Just like in the game, if I go down here, you can see that that's the connection to Zora's domain. You can see it. Before I go there, though, I want to show a little bit more of this place. There's this cascade that connects the river, that connects to what was the name? Damn it, I forgot the name of it. The Spirit Temple place. The word with the Gerudo Valley. That's where it goes. Anyways, we got the tree there, where the Serenade of Water portal is located or whatever. It doesn't have the concrete, gosh, I'm forgetting my English now. The stand or whatever you want to call it, where you shoot the arrow towards the sun and you get the fire arrows. The pillar or whatever that you stand on doesn't have it. It seems like it should easily have been put there, but he didn't for some reason. Anyways, there's actually a water temple, so before I go to Zora's domain, I should kind of show that, I guess. There it is. You can see the entrance, kind of similar. It even has this thing that you shoot with the hook shot. Obviously it's not just like in the game, because in the game it was kind of a crystal, but he put it there just kind of to resemble it, which is kind of cool. I can also walk on the bottom of the water, as you can see. So the developer kind of made it so that, I guess, resemble a little bit more of a... There you go. It's kind of a different area when I do that. I don't know. I don't know what he did there, but it feels different. The gameplay, the movement feels different when I'm walking underwater. I guess to make it kind of similar to how it is to have the iron boots. So anyways, Shit, let me just remove collisions so that I can actually make this jump. There's a bunch of doors here. I don't know what they represent. Water temple, water temple, water temple. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to connect the different areas of the temple that he hasn't finished, you know, connecting or whatever. Let's just remove collision here because I don't wanna be in the water yet. But as you can see, it's just like in the temple. I believe I read that he actually has his temple 80% complete. So I am almost positive that you can just go into any of these doors and you'll find the rooms to be just like in the game, which is not a good thing because this dungeon is a pain in the ass. Everyone knows that. Even just going through it, it's just I'm just getting like shivers just thinking about it. But anyways. Here's the boss area that I actually do want to show because it's kind of similar as well to the game and I want to show everything. These rocks are not supposed to be here, but I guess whatever, it doesn't really matter. The water river going down thing is kind of similar too, which is nice. But you'll find that the boss room, just like it, I believe the ceiling was a little taller. It feels a little claustrophobic, maybe. I don't know if maybe it's just me. There used to be spikes also on the walls, but overall the four circles here is similar. There's the water, and yeah, one of my favorite bosses in Ocarina of Time. So it's gonna wait. I kind of heard a blacksmith. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Yep, that's the water temple for you guys. Now let's go to Zora's domain. Alright, so we're out of the water temple and now on our way to Zora's domain. You can see that, and this happens a lot in mods. I don't know what is it about the mods, just quests that have been added through mods or anything that's kind of player or fan made. They tend to suck at making underwater things. I don't know, for some reason they all kind of freak out underwater. Yeah, you can see that. Anyways, we're on Zora's domain. Let me just get out of the water because it's kind of annoying how it bogs out. Here is Zora's domain. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The grass floating there is kind of scaring me. Let me just get up here for a second. There you go. That's the entrance from Zora's River, which is not finished. You can see that the waterfall is there, just like in the game, which is kind of cool. There's the other waterfall where I can kind of jump from. Let me just get out of the water. I'm not a very watery person, especially not on mods, because it just bugs out so much. There you go. Anyways, we go down here. Just like in the game, you'll find that there's supposed to be the store here where you get the Zora's tunic. Obviously, you cannot enter here because there's no stores, or I guess most of them are not there. What's that supposed to? I don't even know. That's the roundabout. Nothing interesting there. Just takes us to the water, to the place where we actually were before. So there's no point on actually looking at that. Instead, let's just go here towards the whatchamacallit, the Zora's King room or whatever he's supposed to be. I don't know why, but in this part he made a transition. There's a transition. I don't know what's the use of having that transition there, but it's there, whatever. That's where the Zora King used to sit before he was murdered. Anyways, I cannot go through where Jabu Jabu is. It's blocked. I was trying to walk there and then an invisible wall just kind of prevented me from doing that, so whatever. And finally, to complete the Zora's domain, we have the very famous diving spot. It's kind of cool thing what he did here. I don't know what that's supposed to... I mean, it's supposed to be water, but it's just kind of cool how it looks. The cool thing, though, is that if I just step closer to it and I let go, my character moves by itself. There you go. And it just kind of takes me just like, I guess, the rivers in the game, the normal campaign or whatever. But anyways, that's Zora's domain for you. Is yeah, much like, again, everything is, it's just the actual look of the place, but everything that's like cosmetic and the whatever, the whatchamacallit, decorations and whatever is not done. Oh gosh, I'm in love with that mod. The Celestial Sky mod or whatever its name is, and then the look of the planets. I love Skyrim, damn it. Anyways, what else do we have to explore? Many of these things, especially in the middle, are just kind of things added by the developer that have nothing to do with the game. So Fisherman's Haven, Goddess of Power Shrine, Hyrule's Natural Spring. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Lon Lon Ranch, however, is gonna be the last, or I guess the place before the last that we're gonna finish, that we're gonna visit. I mean, let's get in. There you go. I like this place. It's kind of cool. He made it just like in the game as well. There's the stables. I don't know. I guess you can answer. I don't remember this part in the game very well, so I don't know if this is just like in the game. Obviously not the plants in the air, but you know, the overall look where the horses and the things and the stuff. I haven't been in those stables in Ocarina of Time for a long time, so I don't remember how that actually looks in the game, but I'm gonna go on and say that maybe that's how it looks. But anyways, Talon's house, just like in the game. You have the chickens, so this is where you play the chicken game, where you try to guess which chickens are the special ones, and then you get the milk or whatever. I haven't been here. I don't remember this section of the house. Oh yeah, I remember now, yeah. This is probably also how it's supposed to look like, if I remember correctly. But I don't really remember too well, though. I do remember the chicken part here, so that's cool. And let's go to the actual racing track here. So as you can see, just like in the game, we got the circular track. We got the horse that's in the middle. They have no names, they just say horse, so there's no Epona or anything like that. That white horse, I haven't actually seen its name. I don't know, that would be cool if it's Epona. But I like the kind of symbol of the ranch. Is like kind of like Whiterun's horse thing, but they actually added a body to it. I don't even know what's that supposed to be like, but no, it just says horse. It's not supposed to be Epona. But anyways, that's the tower, just like in the game. I haven't been there, but I don't really want to spend too much time on this. I'm just guessing it's just like in the game, just like everything else. And the last thing I want to show you guys, I don't know if I can, no, I cannot port from here, so I'm gonna have to actually leave. Oh, would it be cool if I actually hit the chickens and they all attack me? That'd be amazing, but I would think that would require a fair amount of coding to do. They cannot actually die though, just like in the game, they cannot actually die. That's cool, that's cool. At least he added that, which is kind of cool. I keep saying the word cool too much. That's not cool. Yep, we have one last place to go, or at least one last place that I want to show you guys, which is Kokiri Forest. Now, Kokiri Forest, I don't know what it is about it, Kokiri Village. I don't know if he hasn't done it yet, if it's not finished, or if it's just buggy as hell, but for some reason, I cannot actually get into it. I cannot get inside the forest, the village or whatever. Let me just go ahead and remove collision here, because I found no actual way of getting in. At least you'll find that this part, you'll find it familiar, which is the part where you get the Ocarina from Saria here. There's the bridge, and there's the two connections, one to the village and the other one to Hyrule Field. As I said early on, I cannot actually walk through these trunks because the game bugs and freezes and whatever, so I cannot actually do that. And because I cannot do that, I cannot actually enter the city, the village, which is kind of lame. I'm sitting here trying to see if I can collision my way in, but I don't think so. I really don't. I don't see any way in, and if I just try to kind of muscle my way into things, I will just find my way out into Hyrule Castles, into Hyrule Field. So, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this awesome, amazing mod that I just happened to find on the Steam browser, the Steam Workshop or whatever you call it, and I was pleasantly surprised. Not because there's any gameplay to it, or because it adds to the immersion that Skyrim has. It's just kind of an awesome exploration mod, you know, just to explore and see the world that this guy created. And I'm sitting here saying it as if he just created a new world, but his rendition of Ocarina of Time of Hyrule, it's kind of amazing how he made this with the Skyrim resources, and that's kind of cool. And I want you guys to go ahead and check it, because me as a fan, I had a blast just going around, checking things, finding things out, and seeing how far this guy actually went to do that. Remember to leave a like in the video, guys. It really helps me out. Let me know what other things you want me to do for the channel, Skyrim related, anything. If you have a mod that you like, leave it in the comments. I'll do a review about it. If you guys, I wanted to, I guess, talk a little bit about this now. For the lore videos, if you guys have a part of Skyrim that you guys want me to review, do a lore video about it, or maybe a settlement, a tower that you think has some pretty cool backstory, let me know. I'll make a video about it. I'm just kind of here sitting looking for stuff to do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. See you guys next time.